Hello everybody. Welcome to this new video on why I am a trader. So I am trading full time for quite some time now, and I need to tell you why I'm doing that and why did I choose this as my career path, because it's really important for other traders as well who are thinking of taking this seriously and want to trade full time. So I want to tell them the pros and cons, and accordingly you can judge yourself and see which path you want to take. Basically, I am passionate about trading and I live for trading all the time. I have thoughts about charts, indicators, and all of that going on in my mind. So, I'm really passionate about this profession. Some people might think that this is stressful, but for me, it is not stressful as I really like doing this work. So, for me, trading is really passionate work, and I look forward to every day because every day is a new challenge for me, and every day I start off fresh. And it's really motivational when you start off fresh every day and you look forward to the coming day. That is really helpful in this profession. So, like how I do, I want to explain these points on a sheet of paper and let you know that what are the pros and what are the cons of being a full-time trader. So let's go and let's discuss some points. So if you see, as a full-time trader, just a second. Yeah, so let's discuss the pros first and what are the benefits of being a full-time trader. So, pros. Firstly, market is a ocean of opportunity. Market is an ocean of opportunity. So, what happens in the stock market is that there are three types of trends in the market. Either you're bullish, either you are bearish, or either it's sideways. So as an investor, what really happens is you can only buy, and you want the market to be bullish so that you can be profitable. As an investor, you want the stock's price to go up. But as a trader, you make money when the market is coming down, or when the market is going up, or when the market is sideways as well. So there are different ways through which you can exploit those opportunities, and those can be through options or futures, or you can take part in the commodity options, futures, and you can make use of the different opportunities available in the market. So you make money in every kind of market. So, for example, as a trader, I think the market will come down. So, what will I do? I will buy put options in the market, or I will sell call options to exploit that movement. So, you make money in every kind of market. The second point here is that market always does not go one way. Like if it has to go up, it doesn't mean that it will go up in one way. It will go up and then come down. So the intermediate trends are the ones wherein you can exploit the trend and you can trade according to the opportunities available in the market. So for example, if the market is going up and if it is supposed to come down a bit, 1-2%, you can take part in that 1-2% downtrend and make money in that downtrend as well. So you can take part in the intermediate trends. And then the third one is that you can sell and buy both. You can be long the market or you can be short the market, but as an investor you are always buying the stock, so you can be long or short. Fourth is overnight risk. As a day trader, specifically for day traders, overnight risk is not there. They are holding everything in cash overnight. So even if the market gap ups or gaps down, if it is in favor or against, they don't take part in that because they have exited all their positions during the day as well, and they don't take any position overnight for the next day. So as a day trader, overnight risk is not there. Then the fifth point is that higher margin. This is really important. So for example, in trading, what happens is that, for example, you need to buy something which needs a total capital of 1 lakh. So if it requires 1 lakh of rupees in total, then you need to have, and as an investor, you need to have that amount in your trading account. But as a trader, you get margin through your broker. For example, they only want you to give 40% of that amount. So you just have to give 40,000 rupees. So the return which you get on your money is higher because you're just investing 40,000 and you are getting, for example, a profit of 5,000. So the return on your capital will be higher as a trader than as an investor. So yes, the risk is higher, but the returns are also higher as a trader. So you can compound your money faster, but for that there are some things you have to follow, and let's discuss in the upcoming point what those things are. So we've discussed, because of the higher margin you get higher returns. Then because of that higher returns, compound returns faster. So you compound your returns faster. But all of this, and one more point, you get margin. Once you need to focus here is higher risk, higher return. But the main point, all of this, all these points depend on one thing. This depends on mastering your strengths and knowing your weakness. So you need to master your process, you need to master your strengths, but you should also know your weakness. And once you know your weakness, you should try and not to go in that path. For example, if you know that your strength is a swing trade, so you should only take swing trades and not focus much on day trading. But if you know that your, for example, your strength is when the market is going up, you make money, so you are a bull, and you should be only be part of the market when the market is bullish, because when the market is coming down, it is most likely that you will make loss if you're a bull. So if you're a bull, take part when the market is going up and stay away from the market when the market is coming down. These are just some examples which I'm giving, but you should know how to master your strengths and know what are your weaknesses. So these are the pros. Now let's discuss some cons. Firstly, main one, high risk. So as a trader, you are taking higher risk, and as a trader, there are a limited number of people who are successful as traders, but there are a high number of people who are successful as investors. So you are more likely to be successful as an investor rather than as a trader. So it involves a higher risk, but yeah, for that higher risk, you get higher returns. Then the next one is high brokerage fees. So you are taking a number of trades, and for that you are paying higher brokerage fees, and those brokerage fees are higher than what investors pay when they are buying investments for their portfolio. So as a trader, you pay high brokerage fees. Trading is for sure mentally challenging. So it is very important that one takes breaks regularly, and they should focus on the process and what mistakes they've made. Traders really need to assess. I personally do it by making a journal. I journal my trades and what I'm thinking during I have entered a trade, and I put out my thoughts on a piece of paper. And once I have got out of that trade during the night or over the weekend, I read back my journal and see where I was wrong and what could have I done, so that I know I really can't make those mistakes again. So it is mentally challenging, and there are rush of emotions. One day you will be over the moon, you'll be thinking that I have understood the market, but the market has its way of teaching you how that you really can't be over emotional or overjoyed by thinking that you really have understood the market, because market has its own way to tell you that no, you haven't. So there are rush of emotions. One day you will be over the moon, and the next day you will be thinking, why am I doing this? So there is a rush of emotions, and you need to be balanced. And for that, I think there are ways you can meditate, or you can in general life, you can read books on how to keep your emotions in control. You can other than trading as well, you can try and be less emotional about stuff. So these are the ways you can counter this rush of emotions. And this one point is important. Technical analysts would know this. So the indicators which we use as in day trading are not that strong, not as strong as the ones which are in the higher time frame. So what I mean is that, for example, if you are day trading or you are trading in short term, you'll be looking at the 5 minutes or 5 minutes or the 15 minutes charts. But those charts are not as strong as they are in the daily time frame or the weekly time frame or the monthly time frame. So indicators are not as strong in lower time frame. But I think how you can counter this is as well is, first, you can, whenever you analyze, you start off with the higher time frames, and once you're done looking at the indicators in the higher time frame charts, then you come into the lower time frames, and then accordingly check which come under your watch list and add those stocks. But always start with the higher time frame charts, analyze the higher time frame charts, and then go into the lower time frame charts. So this was the cons, and previously we discussed the pros. So now we've discussed the pros and cons. Personally, for me, the pros outweigh the cons. This is the reason why I have taken this as a profession, and I am looking to excel in this profession as much as I can. It is not just about studying charts, it is about mindset as well. I think trading is mostly 70 to 80% about mindset. If you have your mindset aligned with your process, I think you will be a great trader. So one suggestion for all those traders out there, I think you should start journaling if you're not doing, and you should also journal all your trades in whichever way you can. It is not that you have to write everything when you entered, at what price you exited. It is important to know what the process or the thinking was behind the trade. So this is what I needed to discuss with you, and this is the reason why I have chosen trading as a full-time profession. And I really look forward to knowing if there are more traders who think of being a full-time trader. You can message me anytime on any platform, and if you like this video, do hit the thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, then please do. Some more exciting stuff coming in the next few days. Bye bye, take care.